Alright, so let's confirm. Read all of this nonsense. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. This is Formula 1 2020 for the very first time on Stadia. It's pretty cool that we have this game on Stadia. And we also have that MotoGP, and I think Dirt 5's coming, among many other games. So I want to see how well it runs. I want to check it out. People ask me why did I go with the Stadia version. It's because I just don't have enough space on my PlayStation 4, and I want to reserve that space on my hard drive for Ghost of Tsushima, and use that for Ghost of Tsushima, because Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a big game, which comes out next Friday. Plus, I had some, I had some coupons. I had a discount and whatnot, so it made perfect sense. Click and play right away. Character creation, yes. What's up, Mamba man? How you doing, man? Now, everybody here should understand that I'm playing on my NVIDIA Shield. I'm using Shadow to play Stadia. People ask me, why are you using Shadow to play Stadia? Well, I want to use their internet. Why should I use my internet when I can just use their internet? I don't know, it makes kind of... why wouldn't I use the perks? Why wouldn't I use the perks? It makes total sense. And yes, I had to shave this damn beard. Had to come off. So I have to get rid of it. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to. Alright, so what kind of character am I gonna create? I need something that looks like kind of similar to me. This guy looks like me. I don't know. They're all serious. Why so serious? Wait a minute. Oh, I don't mean all these guys are serious. My mama always says, "Why so serious?" Oh, man. Wait a minute. The Baba Shrimp boat. We're gonna go make a newer boat. We're gonna go to Formula 1, called the Shrimp Formula. Man, these characters, good lord. Alright, this guy maybe, I don't know. I'll go with this dude. Ah, fuck it. We'll go with this guy. America. Oh, September 25th. Man, I don't like that. That's not good. Because there's a bunch of other games coming out in September that I want to play. So I'm not going to play Mafia if I have to play those other games. Guys, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I've been saying to everyone. This coronavirus, this COVID-19 situation, it's going to be a big problem. All right, let me write my name. This is going to be a big issue for these games coming out because, well, how are you going to do motion capture? How are you going to put everything together if you cannot go to studio, if you cannot go to the headquarters to do all of this? You can't do it from home. You can be transferring files through a Dropbox, something that's 40 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes, 60 gigabytes. It's just not gonna work, man. It's just not gonna work, and it will delay a bunch of these games. Mark my words, bunch of these games will be delayed next year. Alright, so my name's gonna be Mr. 4K. 4K, okay. 4K, okay. 4K. Alright, so enter. Last name. Upscaler. Upscaler. Inhaler. Hold on. Upscaler. Upscaler. Just upscaler. Inhaler. Inhale. Upscaler. Inhale. I don't know. Mr. 4K. Upscaler. Inhale. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Filmmaker mode is amazing, man. I watched The Dark Knight and Batman Begins and the Dunkirk, all the Christopher Nolan movies in filmmaker mode. It's simply amazing. It's something you have to see. Honestly, it removes everything, all of the filters, and it adjusts the picture. It calibrates the picture the way the studios and the principle of photography. There's a certain standard that the movies have on the tone of color and how much of sharpness you should add. All of this stuff, it's being regulated and calibrated for you automatically. Basically, it's a calibrating tool that synchronizes and automatically adjusts and removes any filters, so that way you can have that smooth 24 frames per second quality. Because the movies are not filmed in 60 frames per second. I don't understand why people want to use that motion flow. You don't need that motion flow because the movies are not filmed at 60 frames per second. They're filmed at 24 frames per second. And it's really a great... it's something you have to see. It's hard for me to describe. It's something you have to see. But it works the best. It works the best on 4K Blu-ray movies. If you're watching a 4K Blu-ray movie that has that perfect source bitrate, then you're good to go. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't tested it yet. But it works good on HBO Max. I've tested on HBO Max. I haven't tested on Disney Plus. But I did test it on... it could be because of Dolby Vision. I have to look into that. It's possible that because their formats are Dolby Vision, I don't know, maybe that's why. I don't know if this... I don't think you really need to use Filmmaker mode with a Dolby Vision, because Dolby Vision is the Filmmaker mode, pretty much. You're getting the best there is from Dolby Vision. But I'll test it. I haven't tested it, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of guessing. I don't know for a fact. When I have a chance, I'll definitely look into it. But I know the HBO Max works really well with the HBO Max. I watched Private Ryan. I watched what else did I watch? Dr. Sleep. I watched Jaws. Jaws looks amazing, man, with a Filmmaker mode. But I haven't tested it on Disney Plus. I haven't tested it on Amazon Prime. So Netflix, I haven't tested Netflix. So I'll have to look into it. Alright, this is a good name. We'll go with this name. Enter initials. Hold on. Here we go. Mr. 4. M4K. There we go. What? What do you mean denied? 3 letters. MFK. Mr. 4K. Here we go. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? I'm a little bit tired, man, but I'm good. I'm good, man. I hope I'm not getting Corona. I got my vitamins and shit, man. I'm okay, dude. I'm good. What's up, Tony? Well, there you go. Dolby Vision. You see, that's probably the reason why. But I think you can use it with the regular HDR. With the regular HDR10, you can use it. Because if you really think about the Dolby Vision, it is a filmmaker mode, because Dolby Labs, it's cinema. And Dolby Vision, meaning they want to give you the vision of cinema, just like they give you the audio quality. They specifically specialize in audio department, so they can give you that movie audio experience. But with Vision, with Dolby Vision, they want to bring you both audio and visuals. So that's, well, there you go. I'm glad you figured it out. I'm glad we both me and you figured it out. Goddamn Corona, man, here in Florida. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. And we have this clueless governor. He's like, don't worry about it. Everything's under control. He reminds me of that guy in Jaws, the mayor of that town in Massachusetts on the beach. We will be open July 4th. Don't worry about the shark. It's just nothing. I'll go with the Edwards. That's fine. Go with the Edwards. Number's gonna be... trying to find a good number here. I'll go with a 79. Yeah. Here we go. I'm ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I think I'm for some reason failed to connect to the online services. Please try again. Maybe because the servers are not up, because the game officially launches on Friday, and today is the 7th. Maybe that's why. That's okay. It's all right. I think here's the reason why. I think I figured this out. This is because the game, it's not officially, the servers are not going to be up and running till July 10th, till Friday. So on Friday midnight, they're going to have this turned on. That's the right thing. What's up, London? How you doing? They have a split screen, which is pretty cool, man. But I need to add a player, you know. But they do have a split screen, which is cool. Let me look at the game options, see what they have. Let me look at the settings, audio settings, graphic options, motion blur, steering animation. All right. Okay, let's go play a race here. Let's start the new career. My team.
Welcome to my team. Here, you'll experience the world of Formula One not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's choose your character.
Alright, let's choose the character. I already have him. Well, the people who have reviewed it, they said that there's some cool features in this game. Split screen, it's a welcomed addition. And I really like that. That's pretty cool that you have the split screen option. And it's a more, this time around, I think they went more in depth with your team. Because remember, Formula One, it's all about the team. It's not about a self-individual, it's about you racing for the team. Formula One, it's all about different teams. And in this case, Michael Schumacher, Ferrari is the one that we're gonna be racing for. Alright, so this is the character. Can I edit my character? I like this character. I'll go with this character, man. That's fine. It's all good.
Great. Now, let's set up some of the key details of your new team.
Oh, man, the virus is, my God, I think I'm getting it. Quarantine yourself, Mr. 4K. I'm gonna quarantine myself inside the YouTube. I'll be live streaming non-stop. Day 20. I'm doing good. How you doing, Ian? Day 25th. 10 pounds. That'd be kind of freaky, dude. It'd be kind of strange, like if I was just like quarantining myself non-stop, live on live stream, and you see me deteriorate and just like I become like Abby at the end, you know, just skin and bones. Oh, on the Ubisoft Forward event, I think that they announced some Stadia game. I didn't know that. I'll have to look. Governor Rhode Island says the virus is long away from being over. Oh yeah, man, dude. There's already another 2 viruses coming from China. Dude, that's 3 viruses. What's next? Godzilla? This is King Kong? What the hell? I mean, we need Godzilla right now, dude. You need to rise from the oceans right now. Godzilla, you need to rise. Fuck, man.
We'll start with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
I'll call the team, hold on, Stadia, hold on. Stadia, hold on. Stadia, no, not Sadie, Stadia. Stadia Upscalers. Stadia Uptown Scaler. Stadia Uptown Scalers. Stadia Uptown Scalers. There you go. That'll do it.
Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
All right, we need a Ferrari as a sponsor, right?
Our primary sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal that they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional goal bonus.
We'll go with this one. This one pays pretty good. Wait a minute. Slingshot Fuel, 4.37 million. Earn 15 Constructor Championships points in a season. I'll go with a Slingshot Fuel.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with.
Hey, what's up, Cameron? How you doing, brother? Welcome back.
Without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now.
Iron Man is awesome, dude. I still play it. There's so much fun to be had on the Iron Man. Even when you finish the game, you can still walk around. You can do bonus missions. You can do bonus challenges. And you can still talk to Friday. You know, every time you come back, there's something new she's gonna say. She'll put up a new joke or something, and it's a lot of fun. You can free fly. You can chill out. You can relax. You can replay the levels you already played. So there's definitely a replay value to the game. I think it's worth it, in my honest opinion.
We need both performance and durability from our power unit.
We'll go with a Ferrari.
To balance the books.
Ferrari,
We're
dude.
going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
Good to hear that, man. I'm just feeling a little bit tired, dude. Like I'm feeling like I have a headache and my sinuses are killing me. I don't know. I think I'm getting like Corona mixed with Godzilla and what else they have? Mothra and it's like fucking Wuhan Mothra and just fuck what I don't know what the fuck, dude. It's like fucking crazy. I don't know.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you.
Alright, so we need...
These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire.
I'll go with the
Drivers
Mick
earn
Schumacher.
acclaim based on their performances. When a driver
Mick
earns
Schumacher.
enough acclaim,
Hello.
level up.
Hello.
As the drivers level, the more acclaim they'll earn for their current team.
Hey, where's John
The faster
John
the team
Cleese?
levels up,
I
the
haven't
faster
seen
our
him, man.
income will increase.
Is he
The
still
higher a driver's
alive?
experience, the
John
more
Cleese
resource
from
points
Monty
are earned to
Python. Do
spend
you
on
guys
vehicle
remember John
upgrades.
Cleese?
Racecraft
Is
the
he
driver's
still
skill to
is he still
effectively
around?
complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's
I was
ability
watching
to
Monty
avoid
Python
errors
last night,
and
man.
incidents.
If you've never seen Monty
Describes the
Python,
driver's
guys,
ability to set
you don't know
competitive
what you're
lap
missing.
times. Rating is a
Monty
summary of the
Python was
driver's
just
overall skill level.
top-notch comedy, man. Hold on. Let's go with the Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher.
Looks like
There
we
we
can't
go.
afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
Okay. Well, we can do that. Mick Schumacher, yes. We're gonna select you, of course. I think personally the graphics will be better on a Stadia version because they're using a PC version, and you'll have probably better graphics. All right, here we go.
Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results. As long as we... Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and team.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
Oh, so we cannot afford Mick Schumacher, so we need someone else. Let's see.
Obviously, the better the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending on... Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
Let's go with the Ralph. Ralph Boschung.
Looks like we can't afford this
Oh,
power
fuck.
unit
We cannot
supplier.
afford anybody.
Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
Vice City, yeah. Vice City is going to be a while, man. Because I got so many other things I have to do. But eventually it will happen. Eventually it will happen. But the problem to Vice City is... quite honestly, Barcelona, I don't even know if I can do it. I don't even know if I can do Vice City. And I would love to do Vice City in 4K with maxed out graphics. Problem is, I have to turn off the music. And it's not the same playing a Vice City without music, man. Without that 80s music, you know, that Miami Vice style type of music. It's just not the same atmosphere. It's not the same without the radio. It would just suck, you know. So I don't know.
Some sponsors offer a larger signing bonus. Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
Alright, I'll go with the cheapest. The cheapest crap. Let's go with this one. Fuck it.
Looks like we can't afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Let's go back into one of those and sign someone cheaper. Or try and find a sponsor who pays more up front to offset the cost.
My God. What about Renault.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Fine, I guess I have to do this. Go with the Renault. Oh, it makes sense. You know what? It totally makes sense. You can't start off with a Ferrari and Schumacher team because you just started. You just started your career. Like, it would make no sense for them to put you and sponsor you with the best of the best. You have to prove yourself to be with the best of the best. So we'll go with the Renault. Go with that.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Alright, here we go. Confirm settings. Good to go.
Select or edit delivery will be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry.
Yo, how you doing, Steve? How you doing, brother? I'm good, man. Just a little bit tired, but I'm good. Been kind of sick, man. My temperature is fine. I mean, I have one of those devices. You press it, you scan your forehead, and you look at the temperature. I am 96.4. That means I'm good. Anything above 100, it's not good. If you go above 100, then you got a fever. If you below 100, if you're 96, 97, or even 95, you're good to go. So I tested myself. I was 96 today, so I'm good. Knock on the wood, right? But you never know. You never know, man. You never know. All right. Oh, John Cleese is still with us. God bless him. John Cleese. Legend. A legend, man. A living legend. All right, let's do this. All right, so this is my... This is the way our formula is going to look with the team that we have assigned with. All right, so let's do it. I like it. This is fine. I'm okay with this. Should we create a new one? No, I'm okay with this, dude. This is fine. This is fine.
Now we need a badge for our team branding. Select an existing badge, edit it, or create one from scratch.
There it is, brother. Right there. It's all here. Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Steven. Appreciate that. But I'm not gonna lie, I do feel kind of weird. I feel like I'm drugged. I feel like I'm kind of like drunk a little bit. Not 100% drunk, but I feel like I'm buzzed. You know, like I have that buzz feeling, like, you know. Let me see. Let's create a new one. Let's make something unique. Hold on. Here we go. Something that's an upscaler. Here we go. This is a good upscaler sign. Oh, how about this? Upscaler. Here we go. Up. Would this be good? Or would this be good? Let's see what they have. Trying to find a good logo. Is MotoGP 20? Yes. Mamba Man is good, but it's very difficult. I love that game. I love the challenge, and it takes some time getting used to. I wish that I had time to get used to it, but it's very hard. It's very hard. It's a very difficult game. Okay, we'll go with this. Let's go with this. We'll figure something out here. Here we go, upscaler, the television and upscaler. There we go. That'll do it. This is my sign. This is my badge. This is it, dude. That's it. This is the upscaler style right here. Yeah, this is good. Thank you, Deluxe. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had to shave my beard and all that. This is it. I like it. Team badge. Looks good. There you go.
Last but not least, we need to pick team colors for the rest of our branding. You'll see these colors throughout HQ.
I love this, dude. I love this whole ability. Hold on, let me move myself a little bit here. I love this whole ability to be able to customize your team, so your team has the unique branding, unique style. So it's pretty cool, actually. What color should we use? Am I a fan of Mass Effect? Yes. I love the first Mass Effect, Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2. And then this here, we'll make it look. Like that, hold on. I like this color. It's a pretty good color. Yeah.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit Advanced Edit to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula One.
Yeah, this just came out on Stadia, but this is a Filmmaker Deluxe Edition. Basically, it gives you a 3-day access early, and but the thing is, I don't think the servers are running till Friday, so you won't be able to compete online against other people because the servers are not open yet. The servers will be open on Friday, July 10th, Friday, which is understandable because you're playing early. The street date, it's Friday, and you playing it earlier. But that's why you're paying the little extra to play early. And here's what I like about the 2020 so far. Because you guys know, for those of you who follow Formula One, you are racing for a team. You create your own unique team, and you race for that team. And you have different members of drivers in that team, and all of you are working together to win the championship together as part of the team. And you can create your own very unique team, your characters. So another cool feature is the split screen. There's a split screen, so you and your friend or whoever comes over, You guys can play in a split screen, or you can challenge friends online to play split screen with you, which is cool. He can see your perspective online as you are driving, and you can see his perspective, and he can see your perspective, and it's kind of cool to have that split screen online, which I'm gonna try out on Friday. I want to see how that is, and I like that they brought that in this game. Thank you, Mamba Man, for all that info. I appreciate that. All right, we should go with the 10 races. I'm gonna go with the 10 races. I don't want to go with the entire 22 races. I want to take it easy. Just go with the 10 races for beginning. Okay, let's start the season. This is the team headquarters. Meet the press. All right, let's meet the press. Throw me a softball questions, please. The fine art of diplomacy.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT, and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams, and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula One too. So Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill, and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula One, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I won't lie. It's been a lot of work, and there's more room for aggressive expansion. More to come. But I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my Joker team.
Every team needs two drivers. But what was it that drew you to your teammates?
You ask a very good question. If you are good at something, never do it for free. You see, it was finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we are new and appreciate the opportunity. We are providing aggressive expansion. It doesn't matter. We are going to win somehow, even if it means cheating.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Well, that's simple. Kill the Batman. Let me see. I predict we're going to have a close races with our fellow Antifa. Maybe not, I don't know. With our fellow Williams. This season, it's going to be me and him. And we will compete, because I'm a man of my word.
expecting the car to feel out on track?
How am I expecting the car to feel on the track? Well, it's gonna feel like a little bit of flipping. You know, like I flipped with my 18-wheeler downtown Chicago. Oh, boy. All right, that's enough of Joker. Here we go.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
You and your questions. A fresh pair of new balls will satisfy Harvey Dent. Yes. And, of course, our liaison from China. It's going to squeal, because I know a squealer when I see one. Here we go.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that the car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
Lord. You see, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Formula One is not just one race. It is a multiple races across the globe. This is why I give the tryouts for the aggressive expansion.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
I am proud of matches and gasoline. I want to see everything burn. Burn. Fuel. Finally, it's over.
That's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Sometimes these questions can be annoying, man. Like, but I prefer when that chick is asking the questions. Like this bloke was just like asking the same questions over and over again. All right. Let's look at the gameplay settings. Easy, reduced, formation lap. What's up, LBJ? I think Stadia is slowly growing. I think now is a good time to jump in. It's only $100. You're not paying $150, and you get a Chromecast Ultra plus a controller and the access on all your devices. There's plenty of cool games now that for you to experience on a pro subscription. So I think now is a good time to jump in. You know, it's not like you don't have anything to play. There's a bunch of stuff to do in Stadia now. You can message people, send them a message. There's a voice chat. You can record a footage from the gameplay. You can share a screenshot. I mean, slowly they are evolving, you know. And that's what I said last year. I said Stadia is like a slow burn. It's gonna take a little while. Just like MTV back in 1980s. MTV started going slow. People were complaining, where's the hip hop? Where's rap? You know, why is only heavy metal and rock? And then slowly started evolving. And look at MTV and how big it has become. It's the same thing with Stadia. It's a slow burn. One of the cool things about Stadia is click and play right away. You don't have to wait for a download. You don't have to wait for any patch updates. Everything is there ready to go. You just click and play right away. All right, let's quit to the main menu. All right.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Damon? She is a squealer. I know. That's awesome, James. Is it steady and reliable? It depends. It depends on your internet. You see, here's the trick. You see, nothing is ever what it seems. It's called a misdirection. You see, I'm using NVIDIA Shield. I'm using NVIDIA Shield and the Shadow Internet to play Stadia. And the reason I do this, it's because why should I use my own internet and be dependent on my own internet when I can just simply use Shadow Internet? So it really depends on the internet, and Shadow has a really good internet. As you can see, no problems, no issues, everything's running smooth because you are using their 1 gigabit internet speed, and this definitely helps. But if you have a good internet, oh, you're good to go, man. There shouldn't be any problems. The amount of features here are pretty cool, man. I gotta tell you, Formula 1 2020, it's a fully accessible licensed formula game. The upgrades are, look at these upgrades here that you can have, including the marketing as well. So let me see if I can maybe I don't have enough funds, but once I get enough funds, then I can upgrade my vehicle and help my team to manage my vehicle for different types of championships. So this is pretty cool, actually. Oh, LBJ, then you should stay away from Stadia. With that kind of internet connection, man, I can't recommend it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, brother. You gotta have at least 150 to 250 just to be on a safe side. Yeah, man, it's laughable. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, I don't mean it in like in a bad way. It's true. I mean, I would never recommend for you to get a Stadia or even Shadow with that internet. No. All right, let's go race. Let's advance time. Let's go. Go to career reveal. Let's go. Oh, that looks great, man. Sweet. And here we go. Ooh, I opened a new achievement. Nice. Stadia. Let me look at the messages. Do I got any messages? Wow, dude. Look at all these features, customizations that you have. It's crazy. This is a simulator, man. This is really like a fully fledged simulator. The amount of features that are available is just, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Tony, I would easily recommend 49-inch, 50-inch ultra-wide monitor. I have it, and I mainly use it for live streaming and video editing. It's really great for live streaming and video editing. And it's also excellent for simulations, you know, racing simulations, flight simulations, and of course, if you're playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, it'll give you a much better viewing ratio, so you can see where your enemy is, etc., etc. It's 144 hertz FreeSync, pretty good. It's a vertical alignment monitor, and it's curved a little bit. It has full array local dimming and quantum dots technology QLED built into it. It's expensive. These suckers are expensive. They're not cheap. Maybe I take that back. I'll say this. It's worth it if you need it. Like, you really need it for your studio, for your music, for your video editing. If you're somebody who's a YouTube content creator and you really need it, yeah, for that purpose, I can see you using it. So it really depends, Tony. It depends on what your usage is. For what purpose do you want to buy it? PlayStation already has PlayStation Now. I think they're just gonna evolve PlayStation Now to be better, because they already have PlayStation Now, and nothing wrong with the PlayStation Now. It's pretty good. They're just gonna evolve it. They're gonna push it forward. They're gonna make it better, more sophisticated. Especially with the PlayStation 5, we'll see 4K and HDR being implemented. xCloud's gonna do the same thing with X Series X. You'll be playing at 4K, 60 HDR through X Series X, integrated with the xCloud. So both consoles will be in the cloud. And see, this is a slow burn, slow rebirth of 2031. Remember, I keep telling people by 2031, everything's going to be on the cloud. And I'm not from the future, but I've been pretty right about 50% of the things regarding the gaming industry in the past. And this is just no-brainer. By 2031, everything will be online, on the cloud, and it will be a different way of life. It's already a different way of life. Imagine how different it's going to be 12 years from now. Just think about 12 years from now, how different the life is going to be. But then again, there's always that possibility I could be wrong. I don't have a crystal ball, you know, but I look at the trajectory of where it's going, and I go based on that. Let's go practice. 30 minutes. Mamba Man, I agree. I agree. Yeah, Amber Jones, if you want to pre-order it, this coming Monday, July 13th, is the day. I will be live streaming, by the way, and I'll be on a standby on my Amazon account to pre-order PlayStation 5. And you guys should join me on Monday. Xbox, it's on July 23rd, if you want to pre-order X Series X. So get ready. Get ready, guys. It's coming. Next week. We also got Ghost of Tsushima next week, which is pretty big, man.
Hey boss, this is Jeff. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car is ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data.
And don't forget, September 1st, we got a big one. We got Avengers. That's going to be awesome. So, all right, let's go.
In the unforgiving world of Formula One, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilize these sessions to complete practice programs, which will help you learn the track.
LBJ, based on my sources, based on what I have researched, everything it's indicating, like 70% it's indicating July 13th, Monday. Like 5 o'clock Monday, 5 p.m. Everything it's indicating that it's going to be July 13th. I think it has to be, because Microsoft already has July 23rd set. I think it has to be, in my opinion. But it hasn't been officially confirmed, but I'm pretty sure probably by the end of this week you're gonna hear the news. Get ready on Monday, or whatever, or something like that.
Chance before qualifying. It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
All right, let's go out. Let's do some practice. Seems to run pretty good so far.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
I cannot use wheel because Stadia won't allow me to use a racing wheel, so I gotta use this. But it's not bad, you know, considering this is on the cloud. It seems to be running fairly decent. There's some input lag, obviously. There's some latency, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not bad. It's not horrible.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Hold on. All right, change the tires. Let's go. Hopefully, that'd be great if they do. I have Sims on Sims 4 on EA Access Premiere. It's pretty cool, actually. No, it does look, man, for sure. I booked this lap. Now we're going to continue again with the practice. Sense of speed is pretty cool, man. Team objective completed. Cool. Yeah, this is on all platforms, PC, Xbox, Nintendo, everything.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Actually, the latency is not that bad on a controller. I'm really impressed. Let's do a practice too. All right. It really runs good. Very impressive the way it runs. All right. Let me move myself over here. Session info. Let's see. We'll do a practice 2. Let's go to our practice 2 really quick.
I know it.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. What an incredible...
Now, this is during the night. We'll do this really quick. Path of Exile. I never heard of that game, but sounds pretty interesting. Is it like an adventure RPG? All right, let's do a practice 2. Here we go. 30 minutes. Let's advance. Let me see if I can change. Hold on. Camera customizations. All right. Okay. Cockpit. TV pod. TV pod offset. Field of view. Oh, that's cool, man. You can adjust the field of view. Offset lateral. Wow, dude, this is amazing that you have all these options that you can do this. You can, dude, look at the features that you have available. You can customize the camera angles any which way you want, whatever is better for you. So when you're driving, you have better viewing. That's awesome. You can check the angle. How do you want the angle? You want the angle down a little bit. Near clip. Mirror angle. Camera shake. All right. Yes, there's a split screen. They have a split screen on there, but you gotta have somebody locally play with you. I think once the servers are open, they're gonna have split screen online versus, which is pretty awesome. Think about it. When you are challenging somebody online, random person or your friend, he will be able to see your perspective, and you will be able to see his perspective on how is he driving. And split screen, it's something I'm super excited about. Yeah, this is a deluxe edition. Hold on. Let me put myself over here. Hold on a second. Camera customization. Here we go. Right here. Like that. Wait. Let me see something. Hold on. How do I switch the camera? I would like to know. Hold on. Here we go. That's what I wanted. Got the fastest lap. Cool. No, actually, I never get a chance to watch Formula One. It's something I might have to get into, man.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
But this is actually impressive, the way it runs on Stadia. This is a practice 2. Now we go to practice 3 before the official race. Hey, what's up, Elru? How you doing? How do I feel about Stadia, is it here to stay or will it get shined by next-gen hardware? I think Stadia, it's its own platform, you know, and it can coexist, you know. I don't think it will be destroyed because the Google doesn't want it to be destroyed. Google has the money, they can finance themselves, and they have their own audience, just like PlayStation VR has its own audience. PlayStation VR didn't die. It's still here. So it's gonna stay. It's gonna evolve. It's something that's gonna be here to stay. And I don't understand why some people, they feel the need that something has to die or something has to disappear for other things to flourish.
Any specific problem areas on the circuit?
I think it's good. I'm welcomed for. I think all of these platforms can exist together, and they should exist. Why? Because they give you an option. They give you a variety of options. That it's a good thing to have options, to have variety of options. I like that. You know, I don't like monopoly where you just have one king of the hill. You only have one guy monopolizing everything.
Okay, let's talk about this track.
You know,
Nice and early for 14. It's a long run from there down the pit straight, so you need a good exit. But you can also carry a fair amount of entry speed, so get off the brakes early and turn in a bit sooner than seems natural. The car should understeer past the apex. The exit is wide enough so that you can run out to the curbs and get away with it.
all right, let's do it again. We can do this before we exit. Hold on. I'm gonna try to keep this lap consistent, and then I'm gonna pit the lap, and then I'm gonna go back to practice 3. Here we go. No. There we go. All right, let me pit this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Oh shit. Fucked it up. Probably. Most likely Giovanni. I don't know. What time is it on Sunday? Yeah, you can do it, man. You can use PlayStation Now on a PC. You just gotta download application software on your PC, and then you have to sign in with your Sony ID, your PlayStation ID, and you're good to go.
Certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
No, I never tried. Honestly, I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you. I think it's a little bit too late for me to get a copy, because the game's coming out next Friday. I don't know, maybe. It depends. Maybe I'll do it, because I'm interested in to see what they're going to do with Stadia. What are their plans with Stadia? What happened to...
Make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't
what happened to Ubisoft Plus on Stadia? I want to look at that.
Strategy and car development.
But you said 1 p.m.? Yeah, yeah, you know what, Giovanni? Yeah. I can do it. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Why not? I'll live stream it together with you guys. I'm kind of curious to see what Ubisoft's going to say about Stadia. Are they going to mention Stadia, etc., etc.? Because they do have a good partnership with Stadia, so we'll see what happens. Maybe Phil Harrison will be there. Maybe Jade Raymond will be there, because she has, you know...
in the speed trap, 308.2 kilometers per hour.
She has a really great relationship with Ubisoft, Jade Raymond, so... And she knows Phil Harrison really well. Of course, she knows Phil Spencer. They're all friends. They all have dinners and luncheons, and they all meet together, so they know each other. Yeah. 1 p.m. Sunday. I'll do a live stream. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, James? I mean, Mr. Urban, how are you?
I just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tire.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Hamilton, Albon, and Valtteri Bottas. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
What happened? Oh shit, someone just died in front of your house. Yeah, you should call the coroner. You should call the 911. You should call them and tell them that you just opened the door, found the body. Let them come in. Let them check it out, and then hopefully they can get the somebody to ID the person to notify the next of kin. So what you need to do, you should definitely call the authorities. Call the 911, call the police, have them come in, do the right thing, because that's doing the right thing. You should definitely call the cops. You should call tell them call the ambulance, the medics to check the person. Also, they need to investigate to ID what happened to the person. Also, to notify the next of kin, to notify the families. So you have to, that's the right thing you should do. Oh, they are? Okay, that's good. As long as they're there. That's all that's taken care of. They're going to call the medics. They're going to transport the body. They're going to try to ID. They might ask you some questions. They might knock on your door, and they'll definitely ask you some questions. Expect them to go and knock on the door and ask you questions. When did you see the body? Did you hear any noise, etc., stuff like that. All right, let us know how it goes, man. So can't hear good news anymore, man. There's always some bad news happening. It's crazy. 2020. Oh, he was speeding on a motorcycle and hit an old lady's car, died instantly. Yeah, if you are driving on a motorcycle, it's like a suicide machine. You going 120, 150, 160 miles an hour, man, all you have to do is just lose focus for half a second. Lose concentration for half a second. And you're dead. You know, it happens all the time, man. You know, that's why I stopped driving motorcycle. I used to have a Kawasaki Ninja back in 1998. It was 98, and you know, I'm glad that it got stolen. Actually, it wasn't stolen. People stole the parts from that. They did. You know what? Whoever stole the parts from my Kawasaki Ninja, it was a 750 cc's cubic, you know, rates. Whoever did that, thank you, because you saved my life. And then 2 weeks after I made the report to the police, somebody brought back the parts. You know what I did? I took it to the mechanic. He put the parts back together, and then I sold it. I sold the damn bike, and I'm so glad that I never got into that suicide machine, because it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Oh, it's super fucking scary, dude. It is like you have to be focused 100%. And listen, somebody can move left and right without giving a signal light, and there's nothing you can do about it, bro. Imagine if 18-wheeler moves left without a signal light. It is so dangerous, man. It is, and it's an instant death. You cannot survive going 150 miles an hour or 120 miles an hour, that type of a speed, hitting the wall. You're gonna break the neck. You're gonna die. It's over. Yeah, man. So guys, believe me, there's a good reason I stopped riding that. And mine was only 750 cc Kawasaki Ninja. If you look at Ducati, they go up to 1400 cc's, man. It's fucking insane. It's like a F-18 Hornet on the fucking wheels. It's just... Anyway, let's do a practice 3. Yeah, Cameron D. At least you have a good chance of survival. Still, you're gonna break something, but you're still gonna be alive. Your hand might be in a cast, but doesn't matter. It's still, you're gonna survive. You're gonna live. There's a difference. You're gonna live. You're gonna have some broken bones, but you're gonna live. That movie's awesome, dude. The Dolby Vision on that movie, it's...
Okay, we haven't yet run
Perfecto.
any of our standard programs over the course of practice. It'll be a boost to car development if we can log that data, so we should do our best to do so before
Now
the
go
end
ahead,
of the session.
Mr. Urban. Let us know how it went. I'm really impressed by low latency here. I didn't expect this on Stadia, honestly. I really didn't expect this. No, this is a practice number 3. After this practice number 3, then we go qualifying. I'm gonna box this one right now.
This lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
And then we're gonna go to qualification. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go for qualification now. We're going to qualify. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now we're going to go and go to qualification. And the official race, it's 14 laps. I got a bunch of friends in law enforcement, from, you know, supervisors, sergeants, lieutenants, and especially in the state troopers, highway patrol, and a couple of friends that I have from a highway patrol. They tell me, man, horror stories, man. The kind of horror stories they would tell me, it's like you can't even recognize. Like the fire department would come in, fire rescue would come in, and they would go ahead and use this big giant metal plier that pulls the metal out, and they would try to get the person out. And once
the settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive.
When they pull the person out,
you can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
When they pull the person out, he told me, it's like you can't even recognize. Like, they have to look at the DNA, and hopefully the guy had a driver's license on there to identify, or whoever was inside the car also to identify, because it's such a gruesome scene to witness. And he says he's seen so much of that. And here's the scary part. They're teenagers, college grads, ages of 18, 16, 17, 20, 21, 23.
Okay, this is the only
it's just
session
sad,
we've
man.
got left to complete our acclimatization.
And it's just sad.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Hamilton, Vettel, and Valtteri Bottas. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, I'm gonna advance to qualification now. I don't know how. I don't mean, some of my friends, I don't know how they do that job. Honestly, I would really have a difficult time, dude. Coming back home, trying to eat my dinner. I would have nightmares, man. I don't know if I could do it, man. And they really don't get paid that much, guys. This is why I support law enforcement. I support our first responders, guys. The stuff they have to endure, it's a piss poor money that the government is paying them, that the city and state is paying them. It's a piss poor money. The risk they have to take, the shit they have to put up with, the stuff they have to see, you know. These guys are heroes. They don't run away from danger. They go into the danger. They go into the danger. They don't run away from it. And when the shit hits the fan, who do you call? You call them. That's who you call. That's who's going to save your life. That's who's going to be there for you. So I don't think people understand or can grasp the idea what they have to go through while you sleeping in your comfy bed, what they have to endure. And they have families. They're not robots. They're human beings. So it will get better. It will get better. Right now, currently, situation, the relationship between the law enforcement and you know, the people, it's kind of slippery slope. But it will get better. You know, I think over time things will get better. You know. All right, let's qualify. Yes, Giovanni, and they do. They're all ex-military. They've been in the military, so they kind of, it's a robotic, what they tell me basically, it's a robotic notion. Everything's robotic. Sure, they have feelings, but they have to suppress their feelings to focus on what they need to do, to help this person, to achieve this, to achieve that. There's a suspect over there, he's got a knife, he's wielding a machete or a knife, or he wants to kill someone, or he already stabbed somebody. Give him a chance, go with a taser. Taser doesn't work. He's marching with a knife. He doesn't want to go down, You have no choice. You gotta, it's called suicide by cop. You have to pull the trigger. You have no choice. So these are the split-second decisions that law enforcement has to make, because they don't know who that individual is. Is he on drugs? Yes. The worst case scenario, the person, it's not right up here. He's under influence. He's on drugs. Mentally, this person, it's not normal anymore. The person, it's not who he used to be. This person, it's the drug, it's dictating him what to do. And these are the split-second decisions that has to be made. Now, I'll tell you from my personal experience, because I have a lot of friends who are in law enforcement. Nobody hates bad cops more than good cops. Good police officers, they can't stand few bad apples. And they would appreciate if you file a report. If you would file a report, let them know, let the supervisors know, so that way it can go to the supervisor, to the chief of police, and from there they can take it on. Because good police officers, they can't stand bad police officers. And I know this. And they tell me all the time. Let's qualify. So this is a qualification. Hey, how you doing, mobs? Here we go. Let's qualify. Let's do it. Let me look at my car setup. Oh, this is what I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the increased downforce preset number 2. Well, as a matter of fact, last night I was talking to a supervisor from the local department here where I'm at, and it's tough, man. You know, at the same time they're trying to build a relationship with the community, but at the same time they know that the media is not helping. Media is making him look bad. Media, it's painting him to be some kind of like a Darth Vader, dark force, evil force, or whatever. So the media is really not helping. Social media and media is not helping the way they're painting the law enforcement. And it's difficult, but I love the optimism. I was talking to one of the officers last night. I love the optimism. They're optimistic. They know that things will get better, but it will take time. This will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time to earn the trust between the communities and the law enforcement, and that's the most important thing. The relationship, getting to know the officers patrolling in these dangerous areas where there's drug dealers, drug lords, so they can help the hardworking community, civilians who live there, who just want to make ends meet, and they just want to go to work, put their kids through school and college, And if they can create that kind of a bond relationship so they can keep the community safe, keep the community safer. There's an old saying, if you see something, say something, stay anonymous, nobody needs to know. Don't try to be a hero. Just if you see something, say something, stay anonymous. No one's going to say your name. The law enforcement, police department, sheriff, state police, no one's going to put your name out there. And but if you see something, say something, you know. And I think it's going to take time. Like he said, I was talking to him yesterday. He said this is something that it will take time to get the trust back, to earn that trust with local law enforcement and police officers, and of course within the police officers community, hold accountable those who abuse the power. Nobody likes that kind of an officer who is abusing the power. That means that individual is not fit to represent the city, the state, or this great country. That person should not be employed as a public figure to help the public and protect the public. Because your job as a police officer is to protect the constitutional rights, your rights that you have in this country, and it's a big responsibility. It's a big task, and not everyone can do it. Not everyone can handle it. So I think things will get better. I'm optimistic. Things will get better, but it will take time. It will take time. Anyway, let's go. Ouch. Yeah, I know it's horrible to see that, but that happens if you're going at such a high speed rate. Nah, look, listen, Mr. Urban World, there's nothing you can tell me that will shock me. I've seen it. I've been there. I work with law enforcement, with highway patrol, and I've been in a war. I've been in Bosnia for 5 years. There's nothing you can tell me that's going to shock me or that's going to, you know, keep me in some kind of a shock mode. It's always uncomfortable to look at it because that's somebody's family's next of kin. That's somebody's spouse. That's somebody's friend, somebody's brother. That's somebody has a family somewhere out there. And it's difficult to look at that. It's difficult to talk about that. But that's the stuff you see when you are in a law enforcement, when you are first responder, when you are, you know, trying to show up at the scene. It's never easy. It's never easy. Of course, I'm not going to talk about the details. It's the very gruesome details. But this is why the motorcycles are dangerous. You're going at the very high speed of rate, going 120 miles an hour. Have you tried to open the window in your car? God forbid you're going 130 miles an hour. Imagine riding a bike with that kind of speed and hitting an object at 130 miles an hour. Hitting an object. And then you flying off 130 miles. Think about this. Your body flying off 130 miles an hour, hitting that wall or hitting that object, metal object or car. That's an instant decapitation of your upper body, your head, your arm, your leg. And just people, they just don't understand how dangerous these motorcycles are, especially the ones like Ducati that goes up to 1400 cc's. I used to have a Kawasaki Ninja, and that was 750. I'm sorry, 750 cc. It was nothing. 750. Some of these they go up to 1400 cc's. Yeah. yes, they have to identify it, but it's never easy. They have to identify it, but they do have. It's not like a taxidermist, you know. It's like a taxidermist. They do have it in a coroner's office where they clean the body. They sew the head back together for the funeral. They keep the body there till it's ready, and but it's still difficult to even look at that. Yeah, man. These are tough jobs, people. But somebody has to do these jobs. Somebody has to serve the public. Somebody has to serve the city, county, and the state. But it's never easy. You know, this is why I have so much respect for local law enforcement, first responders, fire department, and military in general, and even National Guard, because they're the ones that have to show up at the scene. They're the ones that have to be there, you know. No way. If you go, they're gonna measure. They're gonna be there for a while. They're gonna be there at the scene for quite a while, because they have to measure. They're gonna probably block that area. They're gonna bring the accident, car accident unit to measure the speed. They can look at the point of impact, look at the tire marks, point of impact, and they'll be able to determine the rate of speed that the motorcycle was going before it made the impact onto that object or onto that car, whatever it was. Obviously, I'm not at the scene, so I cannot determine what it is, but they can measure and determine the speed of rate of speed that it was going. And I guarantee you it'll be like 100 miles an hour, 100 plus miles an hour easily. Yeah, they're going to be there for a while. Trust me. They'll be there for a while, probably till like 9 o'clock, and then they're going to try to wrap it up. The coroner's office is going to be there. They'll have to clean up the area. You know, you got a pool of blood and all that. It's just, I don't want to go into details, but it's graphic, and you know, you're seeing it there firsthand. So, anyway, let's go. Let's drive. This is a qualification. I'm gonna qualify here. Do I still buy physical games or have converted to digital? Cameron, I'm still kind of half and half. Some I buy digitally and some I buy physically. So it really depends, honestly. During this coronavirus thing, I just prefer to do it digitally, because I don't know where that physical media has been. I don't know who's been packaging that shit and who opened it, who packaged it. You know, I'm really kind of like very careful about ordering something that comes via package, you know, because due to this coronavirus crap. And I prefer digital. It's just safer, it's easier, and play it at midnight right away, preload it right away, and it's just easier. All right, let's do a qualification. That's a good one. Dead or Alive beach volleyball. I love it, man. Yes, they're trying to acquire Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, and hopefully, maybe we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see Rocksteady and Warner Brothers do a exclusive Batman game for X Series X. That could be pretty awesome. With the power that the X Series X has, they could do some outstanding photorealistic. They could do a reboot of Batman with all the characters and the city, and make it more realistic instead of comic. They could like maybe move away from a comic book, and make it more like a Nolan-ish, like a Nolan type of Batman game. And that would be freaking awesome if they do that. That would be just well, they see Phil Spencer, you see, and the Xbox fans, you see, I'm trying to help you. I'm giving out some great ideas, just like I gave you some great ideas for RoboCop and Terminator to turn those games into first party exclusive for Xbox Studio, Xbox Game Studio. You see? Hey, what's up, Brendan? How are you? All right, this is qualification. Let's qualify. Ready, steady, go. Oh, shit. I gotta stay focused here. I want to qualify. You should definitely get an NVIDIA Shield. I love NVIDIA Shield. I'm thinking about getting an extra one. Really. I'm a second. Let me see what my...
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Hamilton, Vettel and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Let me grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. We're gonna do the real... We qualified. We got some points. We're gonna go ahead and do the official race. 14 laps. My goodness, I'm gonna need the coffee for this. 14 laps. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be back. We'll continue. We'll continue to our story in just a moment, following to our station and identification. I always like to say that. I'll be right back. be right there. I'm coming, guys. All right, let's do this. I'm here. I'm back. Yes, sir. July 23rd. And then Monday, July 13th, hopefully, it will be PlayStation. All right, let's do this. 14 laps. Oh my God, 14 laps. Let's go. Here we go. 14 laps, my friend. My friend.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Why
My
don't you
take
think you
on
weren't
it?
as quick as your teammate today?
I made a few mistakes. They were more consistent.
You didn't spend much time practicing. Are you saving your car for the main event?
There are a number of factors. We'll surprise you next time you see us. Nah, that's too cocky.
Not an ideal qualifying session for you. What's your plan for tomorrow?
I'm gonna try my best to salvage this.
Appreciate your time.
All right. I just felt like it. It grows quick, man. My beard grows quick. Sometimes I felt like shaving because it's too hot down here, man. During the summer, having that beard, man, can be really annoying. If I was up in the mountains, you know, fine. But you know, living here in tropics, man, having that big hair and having the beard can sometimes just humidity and all that crap. But he grows back, grows quick, man. I'm like a werewolf. Just here we go, 14 laps. Here we go. Thank you, Xavier. It's like, what's his name? Joel says, sometimes I love to shave my beard for Ellie.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where
I don't think Joel ever shaved his beard. Nope, he never did he? I never shaved my beard for Ellie. All right, let's do this. 14 laps. Wish me luck, guys. 14 laps.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship.
That's right, he wasn't
Formula
shaving
One
first
returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix.
Unshaved brothers, Tom and Joel.
Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport.
We'll have to take a pit stop here.
So how are they looking
this will be a tough 14 lap track,
there were questions being asked about whether an outfit like this could survive. And certainly it's proving to be a trial by fire so far. Let's hope they can continue to draw in investment and find a little more pace as well.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Norris, Albon, Sainz, Perez and Lance Stroll, Ricciardo, Ocon, Pierre Gasly and Kvyat, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Roman Grosjean, Russell, Latifi, Beauchamp and Edwards. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Oh, this is going to be
First
great.
race of the season, and unfortunately we're at the back of the grid.
My favorite coffee.
Show the team what you can do.
Colombian, man. I love Colombian, dark roasted. Dark roasted coffee is the best, man. Straight up dark. No cream, none of that stuff. Just straight up dark roasted coffee. Because that's how you get that energy. Absorb all of that energy. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Strong. I like it strong. Oh, shit. I fucked up.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
I fucked it up. Hold on. Let's restart the session. Okay. I fucked that up, man. I went too quick, too fast. Here
We can do a lot better. Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
This is gonna be tough. 14 laps. God help us all. I'll do my best. I'll try to do my best here, if I can.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
What happened? Hold on. I don't know what the fuck just happened. What? I have no idea what happened, guys.
Not the best play.
Fast and Furious. Yes, sir.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
I have to maintain position, that's right. I cannot pass anybody. That's why. Forgot. Let me, hold on. I want to change your camera. Cockpit. I haven't tried the cockpit. Should I try the cockpit? I don't know. Let me see. How about this? Let's do this. Keep it like this. Oh, shit. Damn it! I fucked it up. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Alright. Here's the thing. We have to keep a formation for about a few laps. Okay, so let's do that. Neil Druckmann. What does they call him? Tuckman. Neil Tuckman. Neil Tuckman? Let's go.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tires as well, please.
This game is super realistic, man. They're not joking around, man. This is a fully fledged simulation. This is like fully completed simulation. They're real deal. They're not joking.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
What's that? What's the sports coming back? Something's coming back. Oh, you mean FIFA? Madden? Yeah, Madden and FIFA. It's coming back. It's coming to Stadia. Madden 21. FIFA 21, NBA 2K1 obviously will be here. Next month we'll see obviously PGA Tour coming back to Stadia, PGA Tour 21. So there's gonna be a bunch of here we go, bunch of sports games. FIFA 21, Madden 21, NBA 2K1, golf tournament 2K1, PGA Tour 21. So tons of stuff.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. Position on lap 1, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Hold on, let me fix my camera. Where's the camera? I want to get the field of view as much as possible. And I want to do this, man. Oh yeah, this is definitely better. Definitely better. I love that you can adjust the camera angle. Hold on. I want to adjust something else here. Wait a minute. Let me how about this? How about if we do this? Hold on. Like this. Let me see. Oh, this is better. Oh yeah, this is definitely better, dude. In my opinion. Lewis Hamilton, it's always the fastest. That's right. It's always the fastest. Hold on, let me I'm trying to find a good angle, man, for the camera. It's how about this? This is better, I think. Yeah. Definitely better. Here we go.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I think this point of view gives you a more immersive look. It just seems better this way.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Alright.
Okay, copy that.
I'll take a pit stop. I gotta check my car, my vehicle.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. $70 for a game as a standard, plus deluxe edition. I mean, paying $120 for a video game is just, hold on. I want to say a couple of things.
Exit now.
I want to say a couple of things regarding that. I think it's really, it's kind of sad. Well, look, this whole year, 2020, is just a god-awful year. Everybody can agree on that. It's a god-awful year. But on top of everything else, I can't believe that they think, due to the economy is not the best. This is probably one of the worst economies that we got. So many people without a jobs, you know, barely making ends meet. And on top of that, you're going to charge people $70 on top of a $500 for a console. And then you want to charge them additional $60 for the deluxe edition. So that's total of $140, $150 for a game, man. Just for one game. That's ridiculous. No game is worth that much. I'm sorry. Maybe Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay. Because of the value. But man, that's just ridiculous. Are the graphics better? I think they're the same. Honestly, Mikhail, I don't think they put too much effort in graphics. What they put the effort was the features. They have much broader features for the team when you are driving for the team, customizations, etc., etc. And they also have this new edition called split screen feature, which is pretty cool. Split screen feature is something I'm really excited about once they get the servers running on Friday to you know, play against you guys on Stadia in a split screen. That'll be awesome. So the graphics are the same. You're not going to see much of a difference between last year and this year, but the features is what's the new edition. It's a more featured version.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
You know what? I have a better idea. Here we go. Lift it up a little bit like that. I think this is better. Like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 48-inch LG OLED. You will see on that review on Friday the amount of features that it has. Hands down is the best gaming TV there is at the moment. For me personally, I don't think you're gonna find a better TV out there that will utilize all those features better than LG. LG truly has pushed the envelope in the terms of the features and the value that you're getting with that TV. The value is truly remarkable. quality, value, performance, all of those things are included. $1,500. That's the price point right now. $1,500 for a 48-inch. I think the best thing to do is to wait till holiday season and then purchase it for maybe a cheaper price. Get it for $1,200 instead of $1,500, or even $1,300. I think it's better, but it's definitely worth it. I'll tell you right now. TV is definitely worth every penny, 100%. Amazing how smooth this game runs on Stadia. Ah! I went too quick, too fast. I'm not sure about the C9. I know that the 10 series has a Filmmaker mode, and it's something that they included this year. So I don't know. I'm not sure if there's an update for Filmmaker mode on C9. But I can ask the LG. I can ask them.
Blue flag. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
What is that? Shadow Warrior? I never played the Shadow Warrior. I might have to check it out. Hold on. Woo! I need to play the first Shadow and second Shadow. Shadow Warrior 1, Shadow Warrior 2.
Release, release.
Before I jump into Shadow Warrior 3. But right now, man,
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
My priority right now is
Blue flag, blue flag.
my priority right now is Ghost of Tsushima. Next Friday.
The car behind. Let them past when you can.
All right, pass me. I gotta remember these rules in Formula. I keep forgetting them.
target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Oh, I will definitely check out the trailer for that game. Someone told me, I think Giovanni told me that this coming Sunday there is a Ubisoft special event, which I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna check it out. And then Monday, hopefully Monday, there will be a PlayStation 5 pre-order.
Use overtake now, please. Push hard.
All right, now we can overtake.
Ralph is in the pits. Ralph in the pits. Blue flag.
Blue flag, let him pass, let him pass. Let him pass.
Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
Go, go, go. Lap 18, oh my god. Is still a blue flag? Nope, not a blue flag. We can continue.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
You know, Formula, it's really about strategy. You are racing for a team, but it's really about strategy. It's not about a self-individual driving. It's really about strategy. How to win that strategy with your team. It's a yellow flag. Gotta let him pass. Gotta let him pass.
Ralph is coming in for his stop.
Good. Maybe I'll take position 20. Or... blue flag, they have to pass.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Let him pass, let him pass.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
Those videos will be coming next week. Probably Saturday or Friday for the OLED. I will have the settings that I'm using for PlayStation and Xbox. I'll give you guys those settings. I'll have the video on that coming out probably Saturday or Friday. All right, pass me by, pass me by. Blue flag, blue flag. Yeah, I was gonna do those picture settings earlier, but I'm gonna wait for the 10th. Once finally I release my video on the Friday, then I'll be able to do some more videos regarding the game settings and how I utilize that with the PlayStation 4 Pro with the HGIG. I will talk more about the HGIG, high dynamic range, gaming, interpolation, and all that. How does that work, etc., etc. Because there seems to be some confusion with the HGIG, and I'm going to explain that for you guys on Friday and Saturday.
Yellow flag.
All right, fuck. Did I?
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh shit.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps, I can do it. I can do it.
Blue flag.
Let him pass, let him pass. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ghost of Tsushima on the LG. The Last of Us Part 2 looks just simply amazing on that television, man. It's just unbelievable. Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is just gonna be eye candy of a game for that television. It's just gonna look beautiful and fluid, 100%. Oh. I lost control. Three more laps to go. 3 more laps to go. We can do this. I think I did decent. I was decent, you know. I earned some points here and there, but I did it decently. You know, Formula One is very hard. It's a very challenging, strategical type of a game. When do you pit? How do you change your vehicle setup and all that? You know, there's so many things to consider.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Let him pass, let him pass. Pass.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Good. So 2 more laps. This is it. 2 more laps. Come on. Oh, I'm a position 20. All right, not bad. Not bad. I know it kind of sucks, but hey, you know, for my first tryout, I consider this decent. Yeah, that's what I heard. September 26th, Mafia Remastered has been pushed back. I'm afraid how many other games will be pushed back? How many more games are gonna see pushed back? No blue flag, no blue flag. Green, green. One more lap, one more lap. Let's keep a position 20. Ah, fuck, blue flag. Gotta let him go. Let him go, let him go. Let him go. All right, position 20.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
I did okay. Did all right. It's difficult to do it, man.
A fantastic team effort then to secure victory
For-
here in the deserts.
For an amateur like me.
Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
I don't think they're gonna come around the same time. It's been confirmed.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race
It's been
weekend.
confirmed that
It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Cyberpunk is coming on November 19th. So November 19th, that's for X Series X, XSX, and PS5. And Stadia. It will be available on Stadia as well.
Let's
I
have
heard
a quick look at how the driver's standings
that it will be there
After
November
an incredible
19th
performance,
on Stadia
Lewis
as
Hamilton
well.
secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Kimi Räikkönen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboating, just an incredibly consistent
And I'm on
performance out
the
track.
20,
Let's move on
right
to the
here. Mr.
constructors.
4K Upscaler,
Mercedes moves
inhale.
to the top of the table.
Mr.
And
4K
with that, we wrap up another
Upscaler,
weekend of
inhale.
motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
You guys want to look at the replay? You guys want to check out the replay? That's me over there, right behind, right there. That's me. It's kind of cool to look at the replay a little bit here while we're talking, you know. So hold on a second. The Avengers, it's September 1st, right? So we know for a fact that the Avengers date hasn't been pushed by Square Enix. So it's September 1st. Which is great, Labor Day weekend. How about that? The Avengers on Labor Day weekend. Hopefully there's no hurricane that I have to worry about, you know? That's always the possibility. You have to worry about that shit. But I don't even want to say it. Category 5. I don't even want to fucking say it at the point. So, the Avengers, September 1st. And then September 26th, Mafia 1 Remastered Edition. And what else is coming out September 26th? I'm just trying to figure out the calendar. PGA Tour, it's coming in August, right? PGA Tour 21, 2K1, PGA Tour 2K1, which I'm probably going to play on Stadia. With Stadia friends. And then we got Madden 21 coming out on Stadia as well. I wonder, are we going to have to pay $70 for Madden 21 on Stadia? And I'm just kind of curious about that. They haven't made any announcements for NBA Live. Are you talking about NBA 2K? NBA 2K 2021, probably September. Probably September, man. So it's September, yeah. It's gonna be available on Stadia, $70. Deluxe Edition, $100-something. My God. My goodness. Woo. Woo. September 4th, so right after the Avengers. So the Avengers, September 1st, and then the 4th, it's September 8th. Okay, but I'm sure if you get a deluxe edition, you get to play it 3 days earlier, right? So 8th, 7th, 6th, play it on the 5th maybe. Just like they did with this game, you know, when you purchase a deluxe edition, you get to play it early or something. I did pretty good, man. Look at the way I drive the Formula. Very professional, right? Very unprofessional. Is it professional or unprofessional? No, this is way unprofessional. This just sucks, dude. Hold on. The way I'm driving. Let's change the cameras a little bit. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna advance to the next practice, to the next track. So for those of you who are not familiar with Formula, it's basically team-based. You create your team, or you join a team, and then you race for that team, and you win the championships. You upgrade your cars, you get more sponsors, better agents, etc., etc., better crew, better cars, and you advance to championships. You know, and I think that's the whole fun factor here. And then you go to the multiplayer, and then you race against the other teams. Or you can do a split screen, which is a pretty cool addition that they have in this game. It's a split screen. That reminds me of Sega Genesis Grand Prix that I was playing. Was it a Nintendo? Super Nintendo. It was a Grand Prix game and a split screen. Or it might have been Commodore 64. I think it was a Commodore 64, a Grand Prix, with a split screen and two players against each other, racing each other. So you get to see his perspective, and then he gets to see your perspective as you're driving. And can't wait to try a multiplayer 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, or whatever on the online split screen. You'll be able to challenge your friends online to join you with a split screen race, and I can't wait to do that. This was an actual race, Steven. I'm number 20. My position was 20. So I came in position 20. As you can see right here, here I am. Bahrain Grand Prix race. Right here, position 20, that's me. I'm Mr. 4K Upscaler Inhaler. Sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? Mr. 4K Upscaler Inhaler. It's kind of like a Madonna song, right? Hey, Mr. 4K, turn the TV on. I wanna see you upscale. Kind of like that, right? There it is. Inhaler. Mr. 4K Upscaler Inhaler. Inhaler. Sounds like the Prodigy song. He's a Mr. 4K scaler, upscaler, inhaler. Alright, there we go. No. We're gonna advance. Let's advance. Yeah, Stadia, man. This is all Stadies. On the Stadies. Stadies, brother. And to spice it up a little bit further, not only am I playing on a Stadies, but I'm also using Shadow. I'm playing on Shadow. What is this, a Warrior Nun? Warrior Nun. Coming this holiday season for all you SJWs and Me Too's. Come on in. Watch this movie where women are taking care of business. The men are piglets. I don't know. Here we go. There's Shadow. So I'm using basically Shadow internet speed. I'm using Shadow's 1 gigabit internet speed to play Stadia through Shadow, through NVIDIA Shield. How cool is that, man, huh? That's like some Tony Stark shit. Let's advance.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
It was not a good day today. I was number
You lost your
20.
teammate today. Was it just not your day?
My position was funny. They got every last bit of power out of power.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
It was like an idiot magnet today.
Appreciate your time.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough, man. 65 inches. It might be even overkill. But you have to remember, depends, mobs, on how big is your room. The way this works basically is how many square feet is your bedroom. You have to measure the square feet before you decide, hey, it's a good idea for me to put a 65-inch TV in a bedroom that's, let's say, 350 square feet, something small. I think 55 inch is more than enough for a bedroom. Even a 50 inch is more than enough for a bedroom, honestly. But 55 is just perfect for a bedroom. 65, it's really for a living room, honestly. But then again, it really depends on where you live. I don't know where you live. I don't know how big is your house. Maybe you live in a mansion, something like a 1900 square feet living room. I don't know. Then you're gonna need an 85 inch or a projector. I don't know. But it really depends on how big is your apartment, how big is your house. So you have to measure the square feet of that room. That's the thing. So, that's the thing you have to consider. So, total 1.46 million. All right, I got some cash. 6 feet probably from the bed. 55 inch. 55 inch, brother. That's what I would say. 55 inch for sure. 55 inch. That's what I would say. Okay, so 1.46, $1.4 million for the upscaler inhaler. He's the upscaler. He's the unhaler. Here we go. He's a magic upscaler. Definitely we need to I need to join the Prodigy band and just be the lead singer and just do some crazy lyrics. He's a bloody scaler, fucking instigator, upscaler. Let's do some real hip hop. I don't know. We could do something. I don't know, man. Today, my brain is not working with a. Oh, look at that! They're taking it apart. She been texting me on my 24-karat gold iPhone. She's been driving my Bentley, calling me like a megaphone. I don't know, some shit like that. No, I haven't. I haven't finished Left Behind. I really want to finish Left Behind. Possibly this Friday. I want to do it. I want to finish the Left Behind. But first thing first, I need to upload the... Oh, is that my assistant? Look, they have my shirts. They have my logos. That's pretty cool, man. But first, I need to upload that video. The review of LG C10 48-inch gaming OLED television. Isn't it interesting? Somebody texted me yesterday on a Twitter. Somebody texted me on a Twitter saying basically that that I've gotten my LG much faster and quicker than Vincent Teo. So I've got my... They send me LG C10 48-inch television faster than they did to Vincent Teo. But you got to remember, Vincent Teo, it's affiliated with a local electronic TV shop. I don't think he's affiliated with the LG directly. I'm affiliated with the LG directly, so there's a difference. LG can send me anything they want. They just contact the nearest warehouse in North America here, United States. They just have to contact the nearest warehouse from the LG and tell them, okay, send this guy this, send him that, etc., etc. But anyway, somebody texted me yesterday on the Twitter, which I go by the Schnitzlinator Get the Chopper. People cannot find me anymore. Who's the Schnitzlinator Get the Chopper? Neil Druckmann think I'm trolling him. That's why he won't answer to me anymore. He thinks I'm trolling him. Maybe I am trolling you, Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann. Hey, look at that. I have my... check this out, bro. I have my own racing rig. That's cool, dude.
As we continue to increase our acclaim, more potential partners become...
Will the C10 come in 55-inch? I'm pretty sure it will.
An additional sponsor
I'm pretty sure it will, man.
tab.
Now we're going to Vietnam to race the weekend here. Bum 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 bum. You know, I didn't know that Nolan North was a bartender. I just found out not too long ago, before he got to be an actor and to do voice acting and motion capture for Naughty Dog. He was actually a bartender. I didn't know that in New England, in Northeast. I have no idea. I also had no idea he was in Star Trek Into Darkness. I had no idea. It should be. They should be able to do 120 hertz because they have HDMI 2.1 chipset that will allow 48 gigabits per second. And when you connect the output HDMI of 48 gigabits per second to a input on a television that supports 48 gigabits GBPS, gigabits per second, that means that that transfer data, that bandwidth, will be able to utilize 120 hertz native refresh rate. So yeah, I mean, look guys, this new consoles with these new TVs, you're gonna notice everything's gonna be quicker, faster, loading time faster, booting up the console much quicker, much faster. Everything's going to look fluid and smooth because you have this new technology built into it. So everything's going to be much smoother, much better. You barely going to, let me tell you, once you get a hold of your PlayStation 5 and your X Series X, I don't think you're going to touch your PlayStation 4 Pro. It's going to be sitting there collecting dust. I guarantee you. First 3 months of 2021, you are not going to touch that PlayStation 4 Pro. I guarantee you. And you're not going to touch that Xbox One X. I guarantee you that. 100%. Oh yeah, LBJ 100%. And I think the confidence of Mark Cerny, when I see Mark Cerny so confident, and I never seen Mark Cerny to be this much of a confidence. He's super overconfident. But remember what Phil Spencer said. Remember what Phil Spencer said. And I agree with the statement that, see, I can agree with some things that Phil Spencer said. He said on one of the interviews, Phil Spencer said, yes, we are giving you all of this extra power. We are giving you, the developers, all of these tools, all of this extra power for you to utilize. But it's up to you to utilize that native 4K 60 and to deliver that native 4K 60. So basically what Phil Spencer is saying, yes, our console can handle native 4K 60 with HDR easily. But it's up to you, the developer, to utilize that, to code that properly into the game that you are distributing to our console. So developers will have to make that decision. Should they choose to go in native 4K 60 or should they choose to go in native 4K 30? That's going to be up to developers. So this is all in the hands of developers, guys. PlayStation 5 and X Series X, they're both equally very powerful consoles. They're next gen. They have some pretty awesome high tech in there, but it's up to developers eventually to do that. Just for example, this game, this Formula 1 2020, the other day was criticized basically why there is no virtual reality. Why aren't they using a virtual reality for Formula 1 2020? Because people have been begging. They've been begging and asking, just pleading and begging for virtual reality capability with Formula 1 2020. And the Codemasters, they said, well, it's difficult for us right now to utilize that accurate portrayal that we're trying to portray with the Formula 1 experience with the virtual reality. So they don't know how to do it. So they're struggling on how to utilize that virtual reality and to bring that experience of virtual reality to this game. So at the end of the day, guys, it's all going to be up to developers. Developers going to make a decision. It's up to developers. So if you're going to blame anybody, don't blame the Xbox hardware. Don't blame the PlayStation 5 hardware. Blame the developers because they choose not to utilize it. Or maybe they don't know how to do it. Maybe they're having difficult time. That could be too. Making games is very complex. It's not easy. It's a very exhausting job. Night and day, trying to code this, trying to code that. How do you use it with Unreal Engine 5? How do you merge all of that together to work properly with the PlayStation hardware, PlayStation 5 hardware, and Xbox hardware? That it's a very exhausting job, and it takes a lot of time and effort. And now, due to this COVID-19 situation, this Corona situation, it's making it even more difficult to work. Because you can't have people sitting around. I mean, people have to wear a mask, obviously, but it's difficult to get everybody sitting around to separate people 6 feet. It's going to be difficult to do that. They need to be close together, working together, working on a game. And because of this whole COVID-19 situation, mark my words, guys, we'll see a lot of delays. The games will be delayed due to this situation. That's what I think. Well, let's do a practice one. Hey, how you doing, Kenneth Lopez? How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm just a little bit tired today, but I'm good. I'm good, man. I got my coffee. I'm good. Got my coffee, got my water, got my watermelon, man. Watermelon's the best when it's hot outside. This is it, man. Had to shave my beard because of Ellie. I told Ellie, "You think I'll let you do this on your own?" No, my pleasure. I'm glad everybody's good. I'm glad everybody's okay. You know, I'm glad everybody's doing fine. Because Joel loves you. I love you. I love all of single one of you. I sound like a Forrest Gump, dude. That's more like a Forrest Gump. But my mama says that the love is a box of chocolate. It's more like a Forrest Gump, though. See, I can't do the Troy because the Troy's from Texas. He's a Texan. He's from Texas. Troy Baker's from Texas, but he lives in La La Land, Los Angeles. I love the city, by the way. Just I call it La La Land. Is the capital of entertainment and capital of porn. Obviously, it is what it is. So I love LA. I love Los Angeles. Who doesn't like Los Angeles, right? But anyway, he lives in LA, but he's originally from Texas. So it was easy for him to do this Texan, Austin, Texas, because he's from Texas, East Texas. It was easy for Troy to do Joe, to do the Joel and say, "You think I'll let you do this on your own, Ellie? Here's a tape here. I want you to look at this tape, and I want to listen to it. Go and listen to it." Anyway, I can do Arnold pretty good, man. Arnold, but I think Arnold doesn't like me. He's upset with me. He thinks I'm trolling him. I don't know. I think Arnold can get butthurt, but he doesn't show it because he's like, the bastard over here. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm the Mr. Olympia. I'm the Mr. Schnitzlinator. And now you're using and mocking my name. Called the Schnitzlinator. How dare you? How dare you? Hey, look, man, it's all good, man. I can't believe that that Brie Larson, she left my comment there. Dude, here's what happened. I want to say something. I had no idea that the Brie Larson was going to join the YouTube. What happened is, it just happened that I happened to be searching something on YouTube, and at the same time, coincidence, I guess, she happened to upload herself like the same second that I was searching on YouTube something, and she was recommended to me immediately. And I said, what the hell is this? Brie Larson, Captain Marvel's joining the YouTube. This was 5 days ago. 5 days ago. So I was among the first one. And you will see there it says 5 days ago. I was among the first one to tell her, hey, you know, welcome to the YouTube, Captain Marvel. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the YouTube. Enjoy the dislikes, pretty much. It's just the way it is. But I was nice, you know. I said in a nice what you call it, think of me in a nice, what's the voice I'm trying to use here, help me out, Borat. It was nice. The Borat voice is here. Welcome to YouTube, Captain Marvel. So anyway, I left her comment and she didn't delete it. It's still there. If you go check her, it's 2.1 million views. If you check her video, you're gonna see me down there on the top 3 comments 5 days ago, and that's really me. That's not like a bot or a decoy. That's really me. It's me. I left it there, and she didn't remove it. But it's funny. Here's a funny thing. Here's a funny thing. It's interesting how all of these YouTubers, and they know me, listen, these big YouTubers, they know who I am. Okay, they know who I am. And they secretly watch me with their other accounts. They know who I am. But it's interesting. I find it so interesting how they always try to not show my comments or not show my name anywhere. Like, even when they were doing, going through the comments, the top comments, right? The top comments, they just wanted to avoid my name. Oh, no, don't. I don't want his name to be there. Let's just not show Mr. 4K. No, just, let's not show him. So that means that it's fabricated, that it's chosen specifically. They're not being fair. You see, they're bashing Brie Larson, but they're also not being fair. So the two wrongs don't make it right. They're not being fair. They're just profiting money off of the trending Brie Larson, right? Whatever's trending, they're gonna profit money off of it. And it shows you that the comments they're showing are selected comments, all the negative comments. Like, they don't want to show any positive comments. So it's such... That's the thing about YouTube, man. It's just, it's sad. You know what it is, man? It's sad that we have this division. You know, this division of left and right and in the middle. And here's the thing. Nobody cares. They all just want to make money. Nobody really cares about any of that. They just care about the money. And they're willing to exploit. They're willing to manipulate it. They're willing to use it, package it, sell it, so they can profit money. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say, these big YouTubers, they know who I am. And they know what I say is true here. I have no problem people making the money on YouTube. Hey, God bless you, make your money. It's the way they make that money that's really sad. The way they make their money. It's by exploiting situations. And that's the kind of stuff that it's really kind of nasty. Look, man, she's an actress. All right? I'm pretty sure if people met her in real life, they'll realize she's fun, she's cool, she plays video games, she jokes around, she's a good friend of Samuel Jackson, and she jokes around with Sam all the time. People would realize that she's fun, that she's not what they think, that in their heads, you know, people have this idea in their heads that she's, having dinner and lunch with Anita Sarkeesian and whatever. But that's what people have brainwashed in their heads to think that way, you know. So that's the one thing that kind of drives me crazy about the YouTube. It's the way people have become, you know. Anyway, let's do some practice. Thank you, Mamba, man. Maybe I am a prophet. Maybe I was put on this planet for a reason. Because everything about my life feels like Truman Show. It doesn't feel like I'm in control, honestly. Everything feels that somebody else is directing me. Somebody else is making decisions. It's like I'm in a movie, and then there's a film director, and the film director is creating a script for me, and he's making all these decisions for me. Honestly, it feels like that. So, you know, it's Neil. Neil's messing with me. I think Neil did something to my Twitter. My Twitter never became private, but now all of a sudden it's private. All of a sudden now it's private. But look, I'm having fun. Listen, I love it, man. As long as nobody gets hurt. Guys, I'm all about fun and games. I'm all about entertainment. I'm all about people having a good time, as long as nobody gets hurt. If somebody gets hurt, then fuck that. So, as long as we all can have good time doing it, you know, you can trash The Last of Us Part 2, you can trash Neil, but it has to be done in a tasteful, smart way. I always knew where the line was drawn. You know, sure, there was times where I didn't agree with my friends. There was times I would get in a verbal fights with my friends. I would call them names, they would call me names. But I always knew that there's a respect, and you don't cross that line, you know. And you never ever cross that line. But I feel in today's generation, that line has been crossed way too many times. And I think that's why we see all of this nonsense. We got to get back to, we can all have a good time. We can all disagree. We can all make fun of me. Hey, I don't mind. Make fun of me. This goofy dude looking, turkey goofy dude, whatever. Make fun of me. I don't care. But as long as we all can have fun, as long as we all can have a good time and enjoy ourselves, you know. So that's the way I look at things, man. Thank you, Steve. Well, that's why you're part of my channel. And also, since we're here, I owe an apology to LBJ. So, I have to be honest, I have to be fair. I owe an apology. I'm sorry for eating this watermelon. Because there's a part of me that I don't like. I'm not a perfect person. Sometimes I blow up. I have a short fuse, and I'm working on that. Let's talk about Hanoi Street Circuit. And you've seen that short fuse, me blowing up, kind of like a Hulk, you know, like turning into a werewolf, if you will. It's a long, long run from and I hate being, I hate being that type of a person, you know. When I lose a control, when something jumps out of me and I lose a control, that's a sign of weakness. That's not a sign of anything great or anything cool. That's just a sign of weakness. And that has happened to me numerous times. And that's the part of me that I don't like, you know, when that happens. So I blew up on LBJ because he asked me a simple question. Well, do you see, we were having a conversation, we were having a discussion on PlayStation versus the Xbox. And he made a good point. He made a good point. And I just, something came out of me. I blew it. He made a good point where he says, well, we don't see any first-party games coming out for the PlayStation 5. They haven't showed us any first-party PlayStation 5 games, which is a fair point. And I kind of lost it, and I blew it there. My ego jumped out of me. You know, that's when you can't control yourself. And this is the part where I screw up. Even yesterday, I let some Russian bots, some Indonesian bots, some Chinese bots coming in with a bunch of spamming, ridiculous, bogus bots, fake accounts coming in to spam me and to get a rise out of me. And I take the bait. And I should never take that bait. Because I know better. I'm intelligent, man. I mean, I know these things. I should know better. I know how things work. I should have known better. Hey, you know, don't take the bait. Don't take it. Don't let this. That's exactly what they want. They want to trigger you, and mission accomplished. I triggered the guy. I screwed up his live stream. He went off the rails. I did it. I got him. Hook, line, and sinker. I got him. Whoosh, fishing. And I hate when that happens. You know, and I'm working on that, man. You know, so, you know, I'm guilty of that too. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't want to sit here and tell people that I'm some kind of a saint. I'm not a saint. I know exactly who I am. And sure, I have a problem with a short temper, and I'm working on that. Obviously, I do. It's not an easy thing, man. It's something, it takes time. You have to work on it. You know, and this year, 2020, is not making it easier. You know, definitely this year is not making it easier, for sure. So, but I'm only human. I tell people the best I can do is try to learn from my mistakes and move on. Hopefully I'll learn from them, and that's it. But in general, I do notice that the respect, it's missing. You know, we live in a world where, in a society where, if you disagree with somebody, automatically you're put and labeled an enemy. He's an enemy. He's disagreeing with what I says. He must be with that other side. He belongs to a different group. He's an enemy. Mark him down. You know, and that's not good, man. That's not a way to go, man. That's not the future. That's going backwards, like the Depeche Mode song. That's going backwards, way, way, way backwards. Go back 1400, 1300, right? Go back to Babylonian civilization. Go back to Sumerian civilization, if you will, way before the Roman Empire. And that's where we're going. We're going way, way, way backwards because of this kind of thinking, the tribal thinking, you know. And you think we would have grown out of that tribal thinking, division thinking. So I don't like to see that stuff. And there's plenty of that stuff out there, man. It's so pulverizing. It's such an echo chamber of just toxic stuff that it's really not helping anyone. It's really that no one's benefiting. Really, when you really dig down deep, when the dust settles down and everything becomes quiet and you rehash about what just happened, you realize that no one's benefiting. No one's winning this. Nobody's winner here. So thank you, Mamba, man. I try. Like I said, I'm not perfect. There's some stuff in the past I'm not proud of. Some things that I've done in the past. I have hurt people emotionally. I have lost people because of my actions, because of this blowing up, you know, short temper. I damaged relationships, my own. I've done, you know, when I looked back, but look, what can I do? I can go back in past. I always tell people, I can go back in past. I can't fix it. Can't fix it. You know, all I can do is learn from it and try to be a better person. That's it. That's the only thing I can do. Me being stuck in the past and being in that limbo, thinking about the past, it's really not going to do anything substantially great for me, except one thing I can do is learn from it and move on. Hopefully, I learn from it and move on. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do a practice. I think it's a journey, Mr. Urban World. I think it's just a journey. It's the experience. Here we are.
I just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tire temperatures.
It's life is short.
Temperature panel of the MFD.
You don't know tomorrow what might happen. What might happen tonight. You don't know. Life is such short privilege. Let's call it a privilege. Short privilege to experience all of this and count your blessings every day, man. If you can go to bed every night and wake up in the morning and make it throughout the day, count your blessings. Because life is such short, temporary thing. Really. And people forget that. I forget that. We all forget that because we get caught up. We get caught up in the ego. You know, ego is the worst. Yes, ego can help you to push forward and have some goals in your life. But man, at the same time, ego can really destroy you if you're not careful. It can just totally, like, detonate you, destroy you easily. There's a great movie by Guy Ritchie. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, called Revolver. Jason Statham was in it. It's called The Revolver, and I highly recommend that you guys watch that movie. It was Jason Statham, Ray Liotta, Guy Ritchie movie called The Revolver. Such a great movie. And the movie deals with that, with the ego and how difficult it is for people to separate from their ego and then from what they really want to achieve in life.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one.
Oh, I gotta go pit. Box this
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Well, there you go. One good example is the guy on the motorcycle. May he rest in peace. And unfortunately, I mean, we don't know how it happened. Obviously, maybe he was under influence, or who knows what the case might be. But there, look how quickly his life is gone. Just like that. How about the guy in New York, walking with his daughter, and some crazy person opens the window of a car and starts shooting the person. And even though he has a daughter, he doesn't know who that person is, but some crazy lunatic with a gun
What happened? Let me know
rolls
you're
the window
okay.
down and starts shooting. You know, life is such short experience, really. And those of us who... Let's restart this. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, oh, that's sad, man. Yeah, it's crazy. And there was another one in Atlanta that happened. And then in Chicago, my God, you look at Chicago, what happened in Chicago, man, it's just, it's crazy. It just shows you how short the life is, and how easily people can get manipulated, brainwashed. This is very fragile, man. This mind, it's very fragile. You know, it's easy to get manipulated. It's easy to get sucked in to some idea that's bullshit. It's easy to get sucked into that. And once you get sucked into it, once you get brainwashed, it's too late. You're already in there. That idea, it's running through your veins, and that's all you think. That's all you live. It's that idea, whatever the ridiculous brainwashed idea that you have, that you're being manipulated. Remember, I talk about these secret societies and how they're manipulating people. Guys, they're not, listen, these secret societies, they're not there for your best interest. They're not there for your best interest. They're there for their interest. Remember that. And they're going to manipulate you. They're going to use you for their interest. It's simple as that. You know, it's just we as humans, we have to be smarter, because the power of knowledge is what they're running on. Their key thing is the power of knowledge. So we need to also have a power of knowledge to let them know, hey, we know who you are. We're not buying your crap you're selling. And you will not manipulate us. You know. How do you do that? Simple. You become a mayor. You become a senator. You become a spokesperson. You become a chief of police. You know, there's many different things you can do. You can vote. You can start a new party, you know, and give people a third choice. So there's different things you can do. There are other things you can do, but you got to do it through proper channels. You got to do it through proper channels. And that's how you accomplish things, man. Takes time. Takes 10 to 20 years, maybe longer. But eventually, you can make that real change. You know. It's great, man. I love it. I crashed like an idiot. Oh yeah. Dude, you could be in your kitchen preparing dinner, right? And airplane Cessna loses a control, God forbid, and crashes right into your kitchen where you are. Dude, I mean, so many fucking ways. I believe in the destiny. I believe that if your destiny is written on your palms, it's written. And there's no way you can escape it, man. I think there's something bigger and greater. Guys, you have to understand that. We're not gods. Okay, we're not invincible. There's something bigger and greater. Bigger influence, something bigger and greater than we can ever comprehend. We can't comprehend what that is that's out there. And I believe if your destiny is written, your destiny is written, and you can't escape your destiny. You can only hope. You can only hope that it's a less painful way to go. You can only hope that it's a peaceful way to go. If you can go peacefully in your bed, that's the best way to go. Anyway, let's do a practice, man. Let's do some more practice here. Let's practice. Sometimes people criticize me for having these discussions. But I'm like, hey man, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it can be mixed up. We can talk about the video games. We can also compete and do some racing. But at the same time, when it's the appropriate timestamp, we can inject some philosophy, you know, and some good messages in there. For people who maybe are going through something in their life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you are going through something. I don't know what's going on in your mind. I don't know what you are feeling and how you're feeling. But maybe some of the stuff here I say might resonate with you in some way, somehow. Because some of these videos, they have a life of its own. Like those live streams I did, 12 days of The Last of Us. Those live streams have a life of its own. You might go revisit them, you might go watch them again, and there might be something I said there that you didn't hear it the first time. You say, oh, hold on a second. That's interesting. I never thought about that. So, like I said, those videos and live streams have a life of its own.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
This is a very difficult track. Very difficult track. It's crazy, man. My Twitter, I think I'm under Neil Druckmann's spell. I know, I gotta figure that out, man. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
No. This is a very dangerous.
Expect a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
Dangerous track right here. Oh my God. All right, where's the pit? The pit. Here we go. Is this the pit? No, it's not. Where's the pit? can't find the pit. Oh, there we go. This is it. Is this it? Hold on. Oh my lord. Where is the pit when you need one? Alright, the pit should be right here. There. What? Here we go. Is this it? Did I fall asleep or does this thing have a pit? Hold on a second, guys. Let me see. Let me see something. Where's the pit? Oh, there it is, right here. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Hold on a second. It's right here. I got it. It's right here. Is it right here? Is it here? Yes. Oh my goodness. Finally! There's been many first-party games announced for PlayStation 5. I know there's one game called God something, God Sent or whatever, or Godfall or Downfall, Godfall, something like that. Godfall, yeah. All right, let's exit this. Looks interesting though. Godfall looks interesting. But Gran Turismo Sport, man, I'm really stoked about that game. You know something? Regarding the Cyberpunk, Alana Pierce, she says that
car repairs have set us back a little.
Alana Pierce, she says that when she was playing Cyberpunk 2077, she felt, first of all, she likes the game. She likes it. She loves the open world. She likes it. But she said that something interesting, and I don't know if this is a good thing or if this is a bad thing.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
She didn't have any like cutscenes, interaction cutscenes. There was NPCs, of course, but she didn't have any cutscenes. Like there was barely any cutscenes in 4 hours. So she spent 4 hours
so far,
without like any cutscenes in the game. Maybe that was done purposely. Maybe because they did that because CD Projekt Red didn't want to give away any kind of clues regarding the game, so they probably gave her the level where there's really no cutscenes. Like 4 hours, you're just exploring. Maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that's the reason why there was no cutscenes, because CD Projekt Red didn't want any kind of spoilers, leaks regarding the story, etc., etc.
Put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program.
Yes, LBJ, probably, and I think they did that on purpose because they don't want people to give away, you know, a major plot and story or something that might damage the story. It's better going into this game not knowing anything. I think that's the best way to go into any kind of a new game or any kind of a movie without knowing anything. I hate spoilers. I think it's a more better experience when you don't know what's coming around the corner. Yeah.
T2 tightens up more than...
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Albon.
All right, let's go.
Verstappen.
Let's do this. Let's do a practice 2. But runs pretty good on Stadia, guys. Listen, man, I've been now playing it for 3.5 hours. Seems to be running pretty good for 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours of gameplay. Oh, CD Projekt Red put a lot of effort on that game. They spent a lot of years working on it. I think it's gonna look amazing. What a great gift for holidays, for Thanksgiving, to play it on the best possible version, and that's the next generation version, PlayStation 5 and X Series X. I mean, what a way to experience that masterpiece, right? Hopefully it's a masterpiece for a holiday season. I mean, do you really need anything else? With a Cyberpunk, I think you're pretty good to go for a holiday season. With that game, I mean, honestly, what more do you need? Sure, there's other games, you know, there's obviously Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsport 8, but with a Cyberpunk, you're going to be playing that for a long time. Resident Evil 8 is going to be awesome. I love the whole Romania, Transylvania kind of a feel to it. Looks pretty cool. Practice 2. Let's do it. Yes, Spider-Man Miles Morales looks great as well. That's definitely something to look into and play. But let's be honest, Cyberpunk, it's going to be the main event that everybody's going to be jumping on. And can you really blame people for playing the main event? Because the expectations, the waiting period for this game, it's been, you know, exhausting to begin with, and people really can't wait to play it. Rightly so. And I honestly can't wait to play it. I want to play it myself. Here we go. So what can I say about Formula 1 2020 on Stadia? As you can see, it runs pretty good, man. People who doubt Stadia and what it can do, clearly they can do some great stuff here. I heard a report that Stadia is thinking about implementing real-time ray tracing in the future, and that's pretty cool news, man. Listen, if they can run Doom Eternal, if you can play Doom Eternal the way you play it on Stadia, 60 FPS, if you can play Doom Eternal, then you can play, man, anything, in my opinion. For real, I mean, Doom Eternal. If you can play Doom Eternal, then you are eternally grateful for the future of gaming.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
By the way, Rockstar in the news is thinking about doing a virtual reality. Hopefully they're gonna do Grand Theft Auto 5 in VR. Or Grand Theft Auto 6 in VR. Man, that would be freaking awesome. Imagine Grand Theft Auto 6 in VR. Oh my god. You'll have a difficult time finding a VR headset. By the way, Mr. Urban World, I've been trying to get into alternative space. I might, you know what, guys? I might do it on Friday. I might do it on Friday. Oh, ow, oh no!
You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
I might think about joining alternate space. Go in there, have some fun. Maybe you can join me, Mr. Urban World. We can talk and chit-chat. I'll create my own character. Maybe Mamba Man can join me, or whoever. I really thought about doing it on Friday. Sure. Well, there you go, Mamba. We can do that. You know, I would love to go in there and hang out and talk, maybe in a Joker voice. I'll pretend to be a Joker. I'll walk around. I'll create a Joker character, and I'll just walk around and keep talking in Joker's voice. Being kind of interesting. Ow! I missed it, dude. There was the lap for me to box myself in. I don't know. These are just some rumors. They didn't like specifically say what they're working on, but some type of a VR game. That's as much as info that I've got the other day. Some type of a VR implementation. I don't know. We'll find out. Wow, it's already been 4 hours. My live streams are just super long and super quick. That's what she said. Super long and super quick. Super long, super quick, super thick. That's what she said. Super long, super quick, super thick. Without any trick. That'd be a great song, right? Super long, super quick, super thick, without any trick. Super long, super quick, super thick. Oh. Oh no! Oh my god, Rolex. Oh no. Oh no, here comes trouble. I'm gonna check it out. Can't wait to play it. Alternative reality. I think the whole idea behind the alternative reality was created due to this coronavirus. 6 feet separation, you know, social distancing. It was an idea, and I don't know. They seem to be doing okay, I guess. You know. Oh no! Here we go. Ooh, that's gonna be awesome, dude. I cannot wait. That's gonna be super awesome. All right, let's exit this. I can't believe it, man. It's already 4 hours. My live streams are just, like I said, super long, super quick, super thick, no trick. Only I can come up with some shit like that. Only I can come up with some line like that.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
All right. Okay. Can we oh, we need a damage. There's been a damage. Alright, let's exit practice. Advance to practice 3.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top 3 again. Leclerc, Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas. What an incredible practice session.
Alright, so, well, Formula 1 2020 looks great. Very impressed with the performance, considering it's online, cloud gaming. Very impressed. As you can see here in this 4-hour live stream, I haven't had any hiccups. I haven't had any issues. Seems to run pretty good, man. You know, the graphics are like a PC version, same as last year. The difference is the split screen and more accessible, customizable features that they have in terms of like your team and how you progress throughout your career, stuff like that. But split screen is the one big feature that I really can't wait to try. That brings back memories, you know. So there you go, man. Stadia. Plus you got Creatia, which is pretty cool. I love Creatia, man. I love the whole props action thing. Props versus, I don't know, something like props something. There's this one level that somebody created. Pretty cool place, man, to hang out. Creatia. You got Elder Scrolls Online. A bunch of games, dude. There's really a bunch of games right now for you to play on Stadia. You got Mortal Kombat and all that, Terminator, RoboCop. So I wouldn't say that there's nothing to play on Stadia. You know, I mean, even at this point, I think even what's his name? Even should I mention him? No, I'm not gonna mention him. But even he would have to admit, okay, there's some games here to play. It's not all that bad, you know. All right, guys. Well, there you have it, man. 4 hours. 4 hours just went like that. Super fast, super quick, super thick. No trick. Or no tricks. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And like I said, Friday is a big one. I'm gonna finally release that video. I really worked hard on that video for 7 minutes 11 seconds. All the details are in there. Everything's explained. You will see everything written down in text. So everything you want to know about that TV will be there. But it's mainly focused on the gaming aspect of it. It's not like a full-fledged review of a television. It's more of a gaming aspect. Why? Because that's what mainly LG wants me to do. They just want me to review the TV on the gaming aspects of it. That's why they made it 48-inch, because it's more suitable for the PC, consoles, etc., etc. Gaming room. So can't wait for you guys to see it on Friday. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Be good, and I'll see you tomorrow. You know, if I don't see you tomorrow night, it's probably I'm tired and, you know, I had to go get some sleep or whatnot. But either way, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted if I'm doing anything. If I don't leave anything on the community forums, that means I'm not doing anything. Or who knows, I might surprise you. I just might pop in and just do a live stream. But anyway, we'll see. All right, thank you guys. Have a good one. Be good. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Okay? I'm out of here. Ta-da! I'm out of here. Would you like to see a magic trick? Here, look at this. What do you see here? You see a thumb, right? Now think of this as a Batman. This is a Batman, and this is a Joker. And then, ta-da! It's gone. And then it's back. All right, later, guys. I'm out.